Yo, yo, yo. What is up? Sheridan Mish right here. 30 days in a row to tell you it's all going to be okay. And I've been telling you that for 30 days, and this truth is the same. It's all going to be okay. I've got so many reasons why to tell you today, why it's going to be okay. And I just want you to hang in there with me. You know, we've got my usual New York, whatever, picture right here that I've always got there because I'm just proud to be a New Yorker. I'm proud of what we are able to accomplish as New Yorkers. And so that's right, Josh. I love it that you've already gone with the IAGB. Okay, IAGBOC. That's right, hashtagging. And so I do want people to use that hashtag because it's all going to be okay. And let's get that rocking. Let's get that positive message out there. Hey there, Sue. Good talking with you earlier, and thank you for the comment, Sue. And then, of course, we got our Mets hat rocking there. And I've got a special shirt right here that I'm going to talk about as well. This is, I'm going to get to this story very, very soon. But that's right, GNOP. Let's go Mets, baby. LGM. So this shirt right here I got as through the Seven Line Army, and it's the New York Mets fan club. And I'll talk about this in a little bit here down the road. But what I want to get you started with is this, that challenges. That's the first thing that I wanted to talk about, challenges. And there's so many different challenges out there. And I'm talking about like the Ice Bucket Challenge, the Mannequin Challenge, the Kylie Jenner Lip Challenge, the Tide Pod Challenge. All of these nonsense, I don't want to say nonsense, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I mean, listen, we're trying to do something good for humanity, so I'm not saying that that's nonsense. But nonsense challenges. We do challenges for what? And that I was challenged to a challenge called the Done is Perfect Challenge. And I was nominated for that by Christine Zapata, who's a chiropractor friend of mine from Seattle. And I appreciate the fact that she thought of me and put that out there and said, hey, I nominate Sheridan to do this challenge. That was probably 2 or 3 months ago. It was a long time ago. And I am not necessarily motivated by any of those challenges. You know, for like ALS, I'll write a check. I'll make a donation. I'm not dumping ice water over my head. I'll dump a water bucket over my head to bust balls. And that's a whole other video. If you haven't seen that video yet, you'll want to go see the I forgot even what it was titled, but it was something about nonsense at the fitness mill. But that was this past summer of 2019. Funny video. I amused myself. But anyway, I was nominated for that Done is Perfect Challenge. And the whole thing of that challenge is to do a live video every day for 30 days in a row. And that doesn't motivate me. I didn't do it. I appreciate the thought, and like I said, but I started doing these videos not even thinking I was going to do a video every day. I just did it because I got done with that run, and I knew people were down, and I just wanted to get just a quick little 2-minute video. It wasn't even 2 minutes. Now my videos go for 20, 30, 45 minutes long, almost an hour now. I'm going to have to start getting sponsors. But that whole challenge to do that, like I said, I just did it because it was what was needed. I felt the need for my community. I felt the need for the world to hear just it's all going to be okay. And people loved it. And the response that I got was absolutely incredible. And so I thought, well, I better do this another day. And so I did it a second day, and things just have kept building and building and building. And so now it's not a challenge for me, but I made it 30 days, but it really wasn't even a challenge. It's a mission. And that's what I am on. I'm on a mission. I am on a mission to spread truth, facts, optimism, inspiration to people. Maybe a little comedy and entertainment, little transparency and honesty just about my life and what's going on here. But I want to just let you know that that's my mission. I'm on a mission, and I'm going to keep this going here. So this isn't 30 days. I met the challenge, and I'm done. I'm going to keep bringing it to tell you it's all going to be okay. So what do I want to talk about next? This. Listen, I don't want to get hammering on COVID. We're going to get through this like this because I've said it before. Say it again. It's all going to be okay. Cases increased. Things have flattened out. Starting to even drop down a little bit in terms of new cases diagnosed. And that's even in the face of more and more testing. So keep that in mind, that the testing rate is skyrocketing, yet the diagnoses have flattened out. So that's a good sign, because with all the testing, if it's still getting worse, it should just keep going up. So things have flattened out. The death rate is still going up, but that's the wave. I mean, the diagnosis comes first, and then the deaths come after. And so as things have flattened out, the deaths are going to start to flatten out, and things are going to start to go down. As the cases go down over the course of a week or two, you're going to see that the death rate is also going to is flattening and then going to drop and follow suit behind it. So there are these two waves that are going, but they're delayed from each other by maybe a week or two, right? So just hang in there. Things are going to work out. We're doing the right things as Americans, as New Yorkers, for those of you that are New Yorkers, but as Americans. And any Canadian friends that I have. Because again, like I said, I watch the CKWS News because I am concerned about our neighbors to the north. I'm concerned about humanity. So I don't want to be like some ethnocentric or I don't even know what I want to say with that. But I'm concerned about humanity. So that's why I do look to our neighbors to the north. So, so hang in there. We've got 4 weeks, maybe 6. But I'm telling you, things are coming down. So just watch over the next couple weeks. But we can't get lax. We can't get cocky. We can't get overconfident. We need to still be vigilant, doing what we've been doing. And in fact, we got to double down and be encouraging to others and supporting others to follow suit. Be leaders in your family. Be leaders in your community. We had a throwdown tonight in my house. A throwdown. Andrew tried leaving. And I said, Andrew, you're not leaving without a mask. And then Allison chimes in, and she's all pissed off about Cuomo's law that you have to now wear masks starting on Friday, which I think is a good thing, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But then those two are going at it, and then Andrew's like, well, screw this, I'm just staying home. Well, thankfully that happened. But there's going to be some conflicts. You're going to have to address it. But again, I wasn't saying, Andrew, don't go. I was saying, Andrew, put a mask on. Just put the mask on. Because it's not just about you, it's about others. And so when all is said and done here, I think that we made a step forward in our family and that everybody's on board. We're wearing masks. I mean, Irene and I have been doing it. We have other masks. I want to thank my mother-in-law, Susan. She gave Allison an extra mask today. So she was wearing that when she was out and about earlier. But yeah, we have to be vigilant and just stay on track. So yeah, I said this the other day. Things have to start opening up by May 1st. I think by June 1st, everything has to be like just about wide open by then. But with Governor Cuomo saying that effective this Friday, that everybody out in public has to be wearing a mask if you can't social distance. So that's a key point I want to make to you watching tonight, is that this whole 6-foot social distancing thing, it's that or the mask. It's not have the mask and stay 6 feet apart from people. I mean, the whole point of the mask is that it contains those droplets to you, and that also someone else's droplets aren't going to hit you. So if I have a mask and you have a mask, or if I have a mask and you don't have a mask, I mean, you could be right next to the person. Nobody's going to get exposed. There's no exposure. You've got the protection. So it's 6 feet or the mask. If you got the mask, hey, walk up and down the aisles. Be comfortable, be confident, be safe. And if everybody has a mask, woo, everybody's going to be taking care of each other, right? And so that's what it is that don't think of putting on a mask either as some sort of punishment or, saying, you know what, fight the power. I'm not wearing a mask. Come on. Just put the mask on. Make a mask. Go buy take a shirt, cut a 12-inch square, flip it, fold it, put some hair ties on it, and wear it. There's instructions on the internet. And do it not just for yourself, but again, as an example for your family, as an example for others that look up to you. Do that as a leader. And that's, I guess maybe that's one of the things I'm challenging you tonight, is to be a leader in your family, in your neighborhood, in your community. And then when other people see you doing it, they're going to say, hey, now I don't look so silly, right? So we're all doing that. So put the mask on. It's easy. It takes a little while to get used to, but you'll figure it out. I use an N95 mask because as an essential healthcare worker, I have to make sure that I have the highest standard that is necessary to be able to protect myself and to protect those people that I am caring for. So, post those mask pictures. I posted a picture on Facebook earlier. Why? To just put that out there. Hey, we're wearing it. That said, I think between the different stores we went to, and Irina and I went to, I think like 6 different stores jointly or separately together today. Maybe 25% of people have masks. So, I'm not judging. And, like I said, I'm doing my part. And if somebody else doesn't have a mask, we're all good. Social distance. And even if I walk past them, I know I've done my job to not just protect me, but to protect them. So I've done my job. Do your job. That's it. Be a team player. We're Americans. We're Americans. Team America. All right. I told you before, it's all going to be okay. And I say it, and here's another reason. Because I told you a month ago, 30 days ago, it's all going to be okay. And people were crazy buying toilet paper to last them for the next decade. And some people couldn't find toilet paper. Then it was meat and water and cleaning wipes. Cleaning solutions. Now it's hair coloring and clippers. And what you've seen is just like the wave of the coronavirus, of the diagnosis and the deaths, is we are seeing this wave of the toilet paper went away and it started coming back, and the meat, and then that's coming back, and the water started coming back, and the cleaning supplies are starting to come back. Was able to find one container of wipes between me, Irene, and Allison, probably going about 24 places over the past 2 days. But we found it. And there was actually 3 more. I didn't just buy them all. I bought one, responsible, and I need them for my office, but I have just trust and faith in a higher power, in the universe, in God, whatever you want to call it, that things will be provided. And not that it's just going to appear, boom, on the table here, but that by putting the effort in, like I said the other day, it's going to all be okay because we work hard. Because, and I'm not saying me, but all of us collectively as a society, that we got to put the effort in. You got to be responsible and do your job. And if that's the case, it's all going to be okay. And so we were lucky enough, thankful enough that a patient of ours, Tina, was asked, hey, how are you doing with these wipes? Like, she knew it was getting low. And we said, boy, it's getting low. And we got down to the wire, and Tina came through in the clutch. She stopped by the office, dropped them off, tried to buy them from her. She wouldn't take anything. And so, we're thankful. So, Tina, if you're watching, thank you so much. Just and not just, I'm not thanking you for me, but I'm thanking you for my patients and everybody else that I take care of in the office, because if we don't have that standard to clean the tables, the handles, the surfaces, the chairs, the doors, everything, the computers, then we can't serve our community. And so I just want you to know, Tina, the difference that you make, and I'm thankful for that. So yeah, it's all gonna be okay. Crazy panic people, we're through it, and like just the next panic thing, just keep riding. It's all gonna wave. We're gonna get through it. Just chill, hang in there. More people in masks. So I was saying about 25% of people are wearing it, which is more than it was a week ago. And Irene and I were wearing masks out in public a week ago, and we were probably one of 2 or 3 people when we go to the store that would have it, us, ourselves included. But now, like I said, we're up to 25%, but it's still not enough. And that's where legislation and law says, come on down and wear the mask. And that's actually what Cuomo said specifically, and I'll read this right now. So it's not like it's a law, you have to wear it. But it says that executive order requiring all people in New York to wear a mask or face covering when out in public and in situations where social distancing cannot be maintained. So that's the key thing, is to understand it's when you can't maintain that social distance. So if you're on the subway or on the bus or in a packed store, you better have it on. But a lot of stores are responsible. They've got one-way arrows. They've got spacing, limiting how many people can come in or out of the store. So again, it's not saying you have to wear the mask if you keep your 6 feet. If you can't, wear the mask. And I'm saying wear the mask. Just keep it simple. Okay, so what else I want to say? Oh, listen, I put a video out today. And again, like I said, these videos here, I am crushing the time length. I don't even know how much time it's been tonight. I'm almost done. But because I got to tell you about this shirt, and then a fun story with that. But when it comes to the video, it's all gonna be okay. I did a video today, and I put it on my office pages. It's 48 seconds. 48 seconds. Can you believe that? I actually only spoke for 48 seconds. I mean, listen, you better just. It's a miracle. A miracle. I talk longer in my sleep. So here's the thing. I did this video. It's on my Life Power Chiropractic page. There's Life Power Chiropractic Utica office. There's Life Power Chiropractic Wampsville office. Or if you just type in Life Power Chiropractic, Dr. Sheridan Mish, like whatever you type in, you're going to be able to find my page. So this is what I'm going to ask from you. Please, if you would be so kind, because you've watched my great length videos, please go to my office page, Life Power Chiropractic, Utica office, probably the easiest one to do, but Life Power Chiropractic, Dr. Sheridan Mish. Go to my office page, like my page, please, so that way you'll get any other good health tips and information I share. But more so, what I'm asking you to do is to go to the page and find that video. It's either under the videos, if you look for videos, or if you just look at my posts, if you scroll down, you'll see it. But check out that video. It's only 48 seconds. Autumn, my daughter Autumn was great. She was holding the camera and helped out with that. But I just kind of laid it out there real quick, short and sweet. But it's a positive message that I want you to not only see, but I want you to like it, and I want you to share it, please. So if you would just be so kind, go to the page, like the page. If you don't want to like the page, don't like the page, but find the video. Like the video and share it, please, because it's something that people need to hear. If you watch it and that's what you feel, then share it. I see Geronimo's watching, and I know he doesn't like this team here. He's a Phillies fan, but I also see my buddy Jason Englehart's watching, and let's go Mets, brother. So we got some Mets fans watching here. And Freddie, I don't even know what Freddie likes. I see Freddie is on. I've taken his daughter Ari to some Mets games, and she wears some Mets shirts when she's with us, but I don't even know what Freddie likes. But so here's a shirt. Here's a story about this right here, baby. Let's go Mets. So the 7 Line Army is the New York Mets fan club. We're part of it. Our family has gone to multiple events. And with this, they designed this special shirt, and it's obviously a melding take on the Big Apple with the Unisphere. the Unisphere that is at Flushing Meadows Corona Park. That's right. Bring it back to Corona, baby. It is it's Flushing Meadows Corona Park Unisphere, which is where they had the World's Fair. Now, it's just a cool park. I mean, I love when we go to the Mets games and we've got the time, because you got Citi Field, and then you just walk over. You got the subway, the Long Island Railroad. You're walking above, and then you keep walking across, and then it goes down the stairs, and then you're right there in Corona Park. It's awesome, so cool. And they got mini golf, par 3. They've got bike rentals, boat rentals, just all different things you can do. Fun time as a family. There's museums and such there. But so one of the things, because we've been there so many times, the Mets games, one of the times we went and we spent a good amount of time, and we rented the four-wheel Surrey. And so it's got the steering wheel and the pedals, and so you've got everybody in there, and you're all pedaling along. And they got 2-seaters and 4-seaters. We had the 4-seater, but then there was also the other bike they had was the chopper bike. It was like a trike. It was laid out, so like you're like reclined with that, and you're pedaling and just cruising along. Oh, we had so much fun racing each other through the park. And man, when there's no gears on a bike, you certainly feel the slightest incline, and especially when you're in the one with 4 people and somebody's not carrying their own weight. Again, just another reason for us to start arguing with each other. Come on, start pedaling. It's killing me. Come on. So, highly recommend getting down to Corona Park. Get down there. Flushing Meadows, fun times, Queens, New York City. So yeah, fun times as a family. I highly recommend it. And that's all I've got for tonight, except for to tell you, it's all going to be okay. So thank you for watching. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I will be back tomorrow, and I look forward to us seeing each other out in public with no masks, high-fiving, hugging, handshaking, passing a beer, having a drink, doing shots, playing golf, hockey, you name it. Just us as a society being out together again, because that's what we are. We are as human beings, we are meant to be social and to be together within each other's space and energy. And so, it's all going to be okay. Thank you.